peace, love, and light. What's going on? It's your girl Crystal Dior coming through, guys. So first off, I'm up West Philly, up at Darby, PA to be exact. So I'm stopping at this African spot. It's called Kings and Queens Liberian Cuisine, right? So I wanted to try fufu for the longest, and I haven't been able to really like get into it. Like, I've had Ethiopian food when I was vegetarian before, but like African food is kind of different. It's kind of hard to find vegan based African food. So I was like, all right. So I was looking at different places in Philly, and I was able to find it, and I was just super excited that I was able to find it, literally. Like, so we want to try it. I ordered the potato greens, the jollof rice, and the fufu, and we shall see how this goes. I'm so excited though. So I'm gonna let y'all see how it looks. And this is 100% vegan, and it's called Kings and Queens of Liberian Cuisine. So peace. All right, y'all, so I just ordered my food. I'm in the car still, and I had to order some samosas to go home to, because I ain't eating that all day. I had some cherries earlier, and that was it. But it looked really good. My samosas came with some grilled onions, and this is how they look. So it was 5 of these in the package. I believe it was like $5. I think altogether my meal came up to $32, $33. I ordered the jollof rice, the potato greens, and the potato greens came with rice, but I wanted fufu instead, so they just switched out the rice for the fufu. So this is basically the grilled onions with the samosa. That's pretty good. I had samosas before from Indian restaurants. They never gave me a side of grilled onions. So I'm loving the fact that they did this here. All right. This is really good. I don't know if it's gonna make it home, but all in all, what I'm going to do is, when I get home, I'm gonna let y'all see how everything else looks. All right. Peace, y'all. So I'm about to do the taste testing. So we're gonna taste the potato greens first. Like I said, I'm gonna taste everything as is. It had a lot of oil in it, so I'm just trying to stir it up, blend it in. So let me just taste it. It has like a quite familiar taste, actually. I can't remember what it tastes like. I feel like it tastes like greens. So now this is the fufu, right? This is my very first time ever tasting fufu, and I know you're supposed to dip it in your stuff. I'm gonna just taste it regular first. They gave me this sauce. I don't know what this is. It was spicy. What? Ugh. Wow. Literally, y'all. All right. Whew. That sauce. We're gonna put the sauce back. That sauce is spicy. But the fufu just tastes like dough. And I know you're geared to eat it with everything else. It's not you just buy fufu and eat it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So that sauce, whatever that sauce was, I literally dipped my finger in it and my tongue was on fire. So it was spicy. All right. So then this is the jollof rice. This rice is tasty. I could probably eat the rice by itself. All right, so let's get down to it. And no, I'm not gonna eat all this. I couldn't if I wanted to. You hear me? I just wanted to taste it all, but I could always save it for later. All right, so we're gonna take the fufu. You know, dip it with the green. Okay, gonna take some more with the rice. So this is the fufu. I'm literally just gonna put it right here. That's probably what I'll be eating. So all in all, this food is pretty tasty. It definitely is tasty. With the fufu, if you do a bigger portion of the fufu, you might want to up your portion of whatever you dipping it with. I feel like the fufu, the fufu did come with the potato greens, but rice really came with it, but I substituted it for the fufu because that rice, you don't even really need anything for that rice. You could just eat that rice regularly. And it came with the grilled onions and a spicy sauce. Anyway, so this is my review on King and Queen Liberian cuisines. Let's talk. Let's eat and talk, my loves. For you to have to eat this with your hands, I ain't get no napkins. I feel like with the fufu, I literally will take little pieces of it and eat. I'm not like a big fan if I eat it with, like, eat big pieces of it, because it's like a doughy texture. So that's what it tastes like, dough. Anyway, guys, so it's a new month in this new year. How is your energy? Can we do an energy check? How is your energy? How is life treating you? Do you feel as though you are in good energy? Do you feel as though you might be a bit confused, suffering from anxiety? Do you have some regrets? Do you have some things that you want to speak about? You know what I'm saying? Where are you currently at? I feel as though because we're in the winter season, February, and then, you know, spring, the new year, spring equinox come about in March, we're still in the ebb and flow of relaxing, chilling, learning, growing, hibernating, taking time for self. This is the perfect time for self-love, self-care. This is the perfect time for you to identify your strength as well as your weakness, the opportunities as well as the threats. Definitely a time for you to hibernate. There's a lot of stuff going on in this world, a lot of worldly events that's happening. And I feel as though that's definitely also affecting the overall energy. Periodically, I'll light a candle to heal the nation because it's just so strong. The energy is so strong as far as worldwide. Worldwide, somebody is going through something worldwide. We all might be different in our cultures, but we all are people. We all breathe, we all feel, we all see, we all hear. And with that, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in this world, unfortunately, that can hinder our energy. It's best for you to try to overcome whatever you might be going through, because really, some things that's not in our control, we shouldn't give it power. Only thing I can say is always be prepared for a rainy day. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow, so it's always good for you to prepare for a rainy day. I feel as though it's a shift that's going on in this world, and we can feel it. Even if you want to ignore it, you can feel that something isn't right. So it's really important for you to get ready. Just prepare yourself for anything. Prepare yourself, prepare your house for anything, because you just never know. Ooh, this food kind of greasy. That oil is good, but it's like oily. I was so hyped to try this fufu, y'all, but I'm not really a fan. I'm trying to like it. You hear me? I'm trying to like it. But I didn't even put a dent on this, and I'm like almost done eating it. But yeah, as I was saying, if you don't know, you need to start looking more into world news, not just what's going on in your city or your state. Look to see what's going on worldwide, because what happens in China affects us. What happens in Russia affects us. What happens, whatever's brewing, we feel it. We know that something is going on. So whatever happens in other countries, it affects us. It's a global, it's a lot of things going on as far as the food shortages globally, possible wars, you know. On this channel, I really just don't talk about like my views, but we eating and chatting. So possible wars, a possible World War III, global food shortages. So do you have extra food? Do you have extra water? If something was to happen tomorrow, power go off, do you have candles? Do you have batteries? I think I'm about done with this fufu. But yeah, so do you have extra, you have the extra things in your home just in case of an emergency? There's a lot just going on. People are waking up. Massive homelessness. You know, it's just a real hard time here in the U.S. You know, people was for, you know, there's just a lot going on with this, you know, and the different mandates. Each city is different, each state is different. People are weighing their pros and cons, possibly moving to states that's more of their beliefs. It's a lot going on, you know. It's not just the hustle and bustle of life like we used to have, like just getting up, going to work, and not worrying about tomorrow. It's like you have to worry about today, tomorrow, and the next day, unfortunately. Am I going to be able to wake up and feed my family? Like, it's real. But, you know, I don't really want to get too deep into that because I know everybody have their different views and beliefs. I was just saying how I was viewing things. But thank you guys for tuning in because I'm about done with this food. Really, like, my honest review is I was happy to find a vegan African spot. My honest review. I was happy to find a vegan African spot because I looked at a couple of them and they didn't really have like a lot of places as far as vegan friendly as far as the African spots here in Philly. So when I ran into this one, I was like, bet I'm going to try it out. You know, with any other food, like, you know, with any cultural food, you always got to keep an open mind because it's not anything that you're used to. So I definitely went in keeping an open mind. I feel as though me and a food fighter, I'm not really a big fan. But I really like the jollof rice. The jollof rice is really good. Like, I could just eat this like regularly. Good. The potato greens, they alright. I don't feel like they're bad. What's getting me is all the oil. Like, my stomach kind of hurt. Honestly. You gotta understand, I ate clean for so long. I still try to eat as clean as possible. Literally, before I had this food, the only thing I had today was some cherries and tea. That was it. So I was like, all right, let me try the African food. Potato greens, all right. Jollof rice is a must try. If you into just a dough, try the fufu. The samosas was bomb. The fact that they put the little onion mixture with it was even better. I realized that they use a lot of oil because even with the fried onions, it was in an oil base. So they use a lot of oil in their food. And that could be the reason why my stomach hurt a little bit. But all in all, this would be a nice place to try if you're a vegan and feeling you want to try some like authentic African food. I would definitely recommend it. The ambiance inside the place, the lady was there. She was helpful. I asked her a couple questions. She helped me with my questions, and you know, told me how long it was. Like, she was willing to help. So I like that. Like, I like when you get great service and you don't have to, because a lot of people nowadays is kind of rude. So if you want to try like authentic African cuisine, check out Kings and Queens Liberian Cuisines in Upper Darby, PA. But until next time, my loves, peace, love, and light.